NASA says its Voyager 1 probe, the most distant human-made object in the universe, is sending usable information.
Just imagine, billions of miles away from our Earth, where neither sunlight reaches clearly, nor our eyes can see anything. There, the Voyager spacecraft discovered something that shook even NASA. That edge of space, which we call the edge of the solar system, has always been a mystery. But now the signals and data that have returned from there show that the world outside is not as empty and quiet as we thought. There is an energy barrier, like an invisible wall. Strange sounds and collisions of particles have been recorded, which seem no less than any science fiction movie. NASA scientists say that this is the place where our solar system ends and interstellar space begins. But the question is, what did Voyager see there which was hidden till now? And is this discovery proof that there is something else beyond the universe which we could not understand? If you think that this is just another space story, then believe me, this video will keep you hooked till the end, because the secrets that Voyager has revealed can change the thinking of humanity. So before we move ahead in the video, subscribe to the channel so that you can be the first to see such videos. Imagine a small spacecraft is still revolving billions of miles away from our Earth, and its name is Voyager 1. It was launched in 1977, and today it has become the farthest machine of humanity. If you ask where is Voyager today, then the answer is it has crossed the boundary of our solar system, i.e., it has reached interstellar space. In simple words, it is now at that place where the direct control of the sun ends and the wind of the world of other stars, i.e., cosmic radiation, begins. According to NASA, Voyager 1 is currently about 23 billion kilometers away. That is so far that even light takes hours to reach there. Now the question arises that how does it talk to us from such a distance? Voyager has a very powerful antenna and transmitter. These transmitters send very low-power radio signals towards the Earth. You will be surprised to know that when Voyager's signal reaches the Earth, its strength has reduced so much that catching it is like you are seeing a slight flickering of a bulb from thousands of kilometers away. NASA has huge, deep space network antennas, which are built in America, Spain, and Australia. These giant dish antennas catch that slight flickering and convert it into data. But the most interesting thing is that it takes time for the signal to reach here from Voyager. Right now, the distance of Voyager is so much that the signal sent from there reaches the Earth in about 22 hours. That means if you send any command to Voyager today, it will take 22 hours to reach there, and then another 22 hours for its reply to come back. That means it takes almost 2 days to ask a small question and answer. Think about it. Our daily calls or internet work in seconds, but talking to Voyager is like an experience, like a time machine. The condition of Voyager is still commendable. Its radioisotope generator, RTG, is gradually getting weaker, but still it is still sending us data. This data tells us what the conditions of interstellar space are like, what kind of particles and radiation are present there, and how different the world outside is. What is the edge of the solar system? What did Voyager see at the edge? Before understanding this, we need to know what the edge of the solar system actually is. When we talk about the edge, people think that there is probably a stone wall or a line drawn where the solar system ends. But the real truth is much more mysterious than this. The sun continuously releases hot gas and small particles all around, which scientists call solar wind. This wind is so powerful that it spreads billions of kilometers away and forms a huge balloon-like shield around the sun. This shield is called the heliosphere. The heliosphere is a bubble in which our entire solar system, Earth, Moon, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, everything is contained. Now the question arises, where is its edge? Its edge is the heliopause. This is the place where the strength of the sun's wind ends and the wind coming from other stars outside, i.e. interstellar wind, begins. Just like a flowing river collides with the ocean, and there the water of both collides, in the same way the winds of the heliosphere and interstellar space collide with each other. Where this collision takes place, that is the real border of the solar system. This is what we call the heliopause. This place is so mysterious because as soon as one reaches here, the effect of the sun ends. After that begins the region of infinite space. from where the winds of other stars and dangerous cosmic rays come. For us, the heliosphere acts like a shield, which protects us from these external dangerous radiations. If this is not there, then life on our Earth cannot remain safe. That is, you can consider the heliosphere as the protective shield of space. When spacecrafts like Voyager traveled towards this border, from there we got real evidence for the first time that this border really exists. Voyager found that as soon as one reaches this border, the sun's wind weakens and strange types of particles and radiations start getting recorded there. NASA expected that everything would be quiet and empty after crossing the border, but the opposite happened. From there, Voyager recorded plasma waves and unknown types of energy, which proves that outer space is alive and active. Heliopause is also called mysterious because it is the cosmic gateway of humanity. Beyond it is the world that we have never seen directly. The information coming from there tells us what the universe is really like. When Voyager crosses this border, it means that a man-made machine is now stepping into the infinite space for the first time. So in simple language, heliosphere is a giant balloon which is made of the sun's air and keeps us safe. Its last edge is heliopause, from where the mysterious and dangerous world outside begins. This is the reason why when we say the edge of the solar system, it means the place where our reach and the power of our sun ends and the real universe begins. This is the place where Voyager saw something that shook even NASA, because it made it clear that space is never empty, but there are movements and mysteries hidden there like life. Voyager's first big discovery, Voyager saw something that shook even NASA. But before reaching that secret, we have to understand what amazing discoveries this small spacecraft had made inside the solar system. When Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 were launched in 1977, no one had thought that these two machines would show us such a close and amazing glimpse of our own neighboring planets. Voyager first reached Jupiter, and the pictures sent from there surprised the world. We came to know, for the first time, that Jupiter is not just a ball of gas, but there are dozens of moons around it. Voyager revealed the secrets of the surface of its largest moon, Ganymede and Europa. The possibility of an ocean under the icy layer on Europa surprised scientists. Jupiter's Great Red Spot is a huge storm that has been going on for hundreds of years. This secret is also a discovery of Voyager. After this, Voyager reached Saturn. This is the planet that is famous for its rings. But Voyager told us how complex and beautiful these rings are. Made of tiny ice particles and rocks, these rings are spread in different layers, and there are tiny gaps between them, which look as if someone has cut them very cleanly. Voyager also sent pictures of the thick layer of atmosphere of Saturn's moon Titan, which gave us the idea for the first time that this moon is a mysterious world. Voyager did not stop here. It moved forward towards Uranus. This planet was always a mystery for us, but Voyager gave us its real glimpse for the first time. We saw that the blue-green color of Uranus is due to the gases present in its atmosphere. And the most surprising thing, Voyager revealed the secret that Uranus is not standing straight on its axis, but is crooked. That is, this planet rotates by rolling on its side. This discovery was surprising for the whole world. After this, Voyager reached near Neptune. This is the last big planet of the solar system, and Voyager again created history by reaching here. Scientists were surprised to see the pictures of Neptune because huge storms were found there too, which were called Great Dark Spot. Voyager also sent pictures of its moon Triton, from where gases were seen erupting. That means this small moon is also alive, and geological activity keeps happening in it. All these discoveries showed NASA and the whole world that Voyager is not just a machine, but has become our eyes and ears, which showed us such a truth of our own solar system, which we could never see from the Earth. But the real history was made when Voyager crossed the edge of the solar system. In 2012, Voyager 1 officially crossed the heliopause, the boundary where the sun's wind ends and interstellar space begins. This was a moment for humanity that will always be remembered. For the first time, a man-made machine had left our solar system. Scientists called it the end of an era and the beginning of a new era. Because now we are not limited to just exploring our planets, but we have stepped into the infinite world of the universe from where we will get a real glimpse of other stars. This journey of Voyager was not just a part of science, It was a proof of our human curiosity. For NASA scientists, this moment was as if one of their children had left home and now went to explore the whole world. This achievement of Voyager reminds humanity that our reach is not just limited to the sun and planets, but much beyond that. Strange radio signals and sounds. When Voyager crossed the edge of the solar system, it recorded something that shook even the scientists. Earlier, we used to think that after crossing the boundary of the sun, the space outside would be completely quiet and empty. But Voyager sent such signals and sounds from there, which proved that space is not as silent as we were always told. Voyager recorded plasma waves there. In simple words, these are waves of particles present in space. When cosmic radiation or energy coming from outside collides with the sun's wind, strange echoes and waves are created there. Voyager's highly sensitive instruments captured these waves and sent them in the form of data. These waves are not heard by human ears, but when NASA processed them, they sounded like mysterious sounds. Some call them the humming of the universe, while others call them the music of the universe. It seems as if some unknown sound is calling us from a very far distance. These sounds are so mysterious that even today scientists are surprised to hear them. These plasma waves made it clear that the outside world is not completely empty. There is a constant exchange of energy there. Voyager also realized that as soon as it crossed the boundary of the solar system, the number of charged particles suddenly changed there. This change is proof that the world inside and outside is completely different. But the real surprising discovery happened when Voyager recorded a kind of energy wall. Scientists also jokingly called it wall of fire. Now the question is, what is this wall? Actually, when the wind coming out of the sun, solar wind, weakens after traveling billions of kilometers, it collides with the cosmic wind and radiation coming from outside. This collision forms an invisible wall, which is full of particles and radiation. Voyager's data showed that the density of particles in this wall is very high. It is very difficult for any machine to cross it because the level of energy and radiation suddenly becomes very high here. NASA scientists expected that after going out, Voyager would find only empty space. But when the data of a wall-like layer came from there, everyone was surprised. This meant that there is a kind of shield or border between the solar system and interstellar space, which is protecting us from external dangerous particles. The existence of this wall is both a blessing and a mystery for us. A blessing because if it were not there, external cosmic rays would have come directly to our Earth and life would have been in serious danger. And a mystery because we have not yet fully understood how this wall was formed and what energy is hidden in it. The data that Voyager sent about this wall of fire made scientists think, is this just a natural phenomenon, or is it the beginning of the deep mysteries of the universe? After crossing this wall, the plasma waves and radio signals that Voyager sent had even more strange patterns. NASA's team is still trying to decode them. Some scientists believe that these signals may be due to the huge magnetic storms present in interstellar space. Voyager made us realize that the universe is not as calm as we imagine. There is movement outside. There are waves of energy that are constantly flowing, and these waves tell us the real story of the universe. NASA's shock and research. When Voyager crossed the edge of the solar system and sent strange radio signals and plasma waves from there, the first reaction of NASA scientists was of surprise and shock. Actually, they expected that as soon as Voyager crossed the heliopause, it would find only emptiness. That is, there would be nothing there, just silence and quiet space. But the opposite happened. Voyager recorded such signals from there that proved that the world outside is not quiet at all. There are waves of energy, there is movement of strange particles and mysterious sounds. Many NASA scientists were stunned to see this data. They said that this discovery is as big for humanity as the event of stepping on the moon for the first time, because it changed our thinking that outside the boundary of the solar system, there is not emptiness, but something new and unknown. Now the question arises that what is all this? Are these just natural phenomena, or is there some other secret hidden behind it? Some scientists believe that all this is a normal movement in interstellar space. There, winds, radiation, and magnetic storms coming out from different stars collide with each other, which produces these plasma waves and radio signals. It is as if the universe has its own music, which Voyager made audible for the first time. But on the other hand, some researchers believe that it would not be right to take this discovery lightly, because some things in the patterns recorded by Voyager seem so regular that the question arises, is this a signal of some advanced civilization? History has witnessed that whenever we have listened to the universe, we have often received such signals which have not been understood till date. WOW signal is an example of this. Regarding the signals received from Voyager, some people think that there may be some other civilization somewhere in the universe, which is indirectly indicating its presence. Although NASA does not accept this theory outright, it also says that we should look at every possibility with an open mind. Just think, if this is really a signal of some other civilization, then it will mean that humans are not alone in the universe. And even if this is just a natural phenomenon, it is no less exciting, because this would mean that the universe is much more active, mysterious, and alive than we thought. Voyager has not just given us pictures or data, but has stirred our imagination. NASA's shock was that they expected emptiness, but got hustle and bustle. And this bustle indicates to us that the story of the universe is still incomplete. Whether these signals are of some civilization or the play of nature, Voyager's discovery has raised new questions in front of humanity. And these questions keep us moving forward. These inspire us to explore more deeply. So is this a message from some other civilization? Or the universe's own natural music? We do not have the answer to this yet, but one thing is clear. Voyager has shown us that there exists a whole world beyond our thinking, which is full of mysteries. And perhaps this is the indication that humans have to take their journey further. Voyager's current condition seems nothing less than a miracle even today. Imagine a small spacecraft that was launched in 1970 is still sending us data from billions of kilometers away. This is the same machine that revealed the secrets of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune to us, and then crossed the edge of the solar system and reached interstellar space. But now, after so many years, its body has aged. The power source in Voyager, i.e. RTG, radioisotope thermoelectric generator, is slowly weakening. Plutonium-238 was used in it, which generates heat from radioactive decay, and then that heat is converted into electricity. When it was launched in 1970, Voyager had enough power which kept all its instruments running smoothly. But every year its power reduces by about 4 watts. This means that now, after 47 years, Voyager has very limited power left. NASA scientists expect Voyager to be able to send data until around 2030. After that, its battery will become so weak that it will not be able to run its instruments and transmitter. But the surprising thing is that till now, Voyager is working much better than we expected. Many times scientists thought that maybe now it will stop, but Voyager has proved everyone wrong again and again. Its machinery is still active, its sensors are still working, and its transmitter is still sending very weak radio signals to the Earth. NASA has taken many smart decisions to save its power. For example, gradually they turned off many instruments of Voyager so that the remaining instruments can keep getting power. A few years ago, they even turned off its heaters. But the surprising thing is that even in cold and harsh conditions, many of Voyager's sensors are still working properly. This is an amazing example of human engineering. It is also a bit emotional to understand the current condition of Voyager. It is like an old man who is still giving advice and messages to his children. Today, Voyager is in interstellar space, billions of kilometers away from the solar system. It takes about 22 hours for a signal to reach Earth from there. That means if we send a message to Voyager today, it will reach there in about 22 hours, and then its reply will take another 22 hours to come back. This means that a question-answer takes 2 days. Voyager is now moving towards its last chapter. Scientists say that by 2030 it will become completely silent. At that time, its battery will become so weak that both the transmitter and sensor will stop working. After that, Voyager will keep floating quietly in the infinite space. It will not go towards any constellation. It will just keep floating in interstellar space for billions of years. It is possible that some other civilization will find it after millions of years and see that there was once a civilization called human who had sent it. Another emotional thing is associated with Voyager. Golden record. It contains sounds, music, pictures, and messages from Earth so that if an alien civilization ever finds it, they can know what life is like on Earth. It is like a time capsule of humanity that is now traveling into the depths of the universe. Voyager may be in a weak condition today, but its work has become immortal for humanity. It is not just a spacecraft, but a symbol of our hopes, our curiosity, and our dreams. It showed us that we can understand the universe even by going beyond our limits. Even when it becomes silent in 2030, its journey will not end. Even then, it will continue to cross the borders of our solar system and move into the infinite space, like the farthest ambassador of humanity. So if someone asks, how is Voyager's current condition? The answer will be, yes, it has become old, its battery is about to end, but it is still telling us secrets till its last breath that we never even thought of. It is still the most distant voice for humans, and will probably always remain so. Voyager's discoveries changed the thinking of humanity forever. When this small spacecraft left Earth in 1907, probably no one had thought that it would give us such deep information about the universe. Voyager showed us the true form of our neighboring planets, Jupiter's storms, Saturn's rings, Uranus's twist, and Neptune's mysterious storms. All this was shown to us for the first time by Voyager's cameras and sensors. But its greatest achievement was that it crossed the edge of the solar system and showed us the place where the effect of the sun ends and the unknown world of interstellar space begins. This moment is special for humanity because it made us realize that we are not alone. Our reach can be not just till the Earth, but also billions of kilometers away. Voyager is still called the farthest human hand because it is the longest step taken by our civilization, which is now floating in the infinite space. But the question is, what next? Voyager has only given us a glimpse of that wall, which scientists call heliopause. That is where the sun's wind ends and a new chapter of the universe begins. NASA is now preparing to move further on this. In the coming years, interstellar missions are being planned. The dream is to build machines that are much faster and stronger than Voyager, so that they can cross that wall completely and show us the view on the other side. Some scientists say that in the next 30-40 years, we will probably be able to send new spacecrafts that will go directly to the depth of the interstellar medium. By going there, we can find out whether outer space is just a play of particles and energy, or whether some other civilization really exists there. These future hopes are as important for humanity as Voyager's first discoveries. Because until we fully understand that wall, the story of the universe is incomplete. Perhaps beyond that wall, we will get a glimpse of new planets. Perhaps we will find new types of energy. And perhaps it may also happen that we get clues to a civilization similar to ours, or much more advanced than us. All this is still a mystery, but Voyager has assured us that these mysteries will not remain hidden forever. And now comes the biggest thing, a suspenseful closing. Think, is that wall which we call heliopause really blocking us from the new truth of the universe? Is it a natural shield, or is there some other big secret hidden behind it? And was Voyager's journey just a beginning so that the coming generations can move further on that path? Perhaps this is just the first page of our cosmic story, and the real book is yet to open.